arts. Have you never seen this guy fight before? When he fought in Pride, he's a relentless attacking striker who has excellent submission skills as well. He's dangerous off his back, he's got a great guard, and his punches, kicks, and knees are ferocious. His style is the most aggressive style I think I've ever seen in all of mixed martial arts, and that's why he's got such a huge fan following. Yesterday at the weigh-ins, he, by far, got the biggest round of applause next to Chuck Liddell.
Wanderlei Silva, the Axe Murderer, returns to the octagon for the first time since 2000. This man has been in the fight game for 12 years. He dominated the Pride middleweight division, which is 205. He dominated that for 5 years. For his 8 years overseas, he won 22 times. He has beaten a who's who in this game today. Rampage twice, Henderson, Sakuraba 3 times, Arona, Yoshida, Fujita, and tonight he wants to enjoy the biggest win of his career by finishing Chuck the Iceman Liddell.
And for this fight, Mike, he has completely changed his entire training schedule, his entire life, where he trains. He's moved to Las Vegas. He's picked up a whole new training partner, a whole new series of coaches. He's brought them all over from Brazil. He moved out of the shootbox camp, and he believes it's all for the better. He's working with American wrestlers now, working with different Muay Thai strikers, working with different jiu-jitsu coaches, and I'm beyond words here. I'm so pumped for this fight.
He defines cage fighter, Wanderlei Silva, for Team Brazil. Now living and training, as Joe said, here in Las Vegas, and ready to re-enter the octagon with a vicious knockout. The look is back in the eyes of the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
He looks very focused, and the word from the training camp is that Chuck has been dialed in for months. He knows that it's a huge fight for him. He knows he's coming off 2 losses, and, you know, this is do or die for a man that was once thought to be the greatest light heavyweight in the game. He's got to win this fight, and he's got to win this fight big. Stylistically, this is the perfect matchup for the fans. You couldn't ask for a better exchange.
Joe, it's interesting. Many have talked about when these men were both on top of the mountain, the fight should have happened then. But as Dana White pointed out on more than one occasion, this might be the best time for these men to go into battle because both have their backs against the wall.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There he is, the most recognizable face in the history of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Chuck the Iceman Liddell, set to face Wanderlei Silva here tonight.
As we said, Wanderlei has changed up his training camp completely. Moved to Las Vegas. Chuck Liddell is still in the same exact place with John Hackleman, where he's always been comfortable, where he's had all of his success.
Vanderlei has fought 3 times in the UFC, but not since 2000 when he fought Tito Ortiz. We have waited a long time for him to return, and what a welcome Chuck Liddell wants to give him. Our tale of the tape for this historic light heavyweight matchup is brought to you by Harley-Davidson, the only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon. Liddell 38, Silva 31, Liddell 6'2", Silva 5'11", 204, 205, the official weigh-in weights, and a 76-inch reach to a 74-inch reach for the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. Wow, I'm ready to get this big one underway, and to do so, the official introductions come once again from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this UFC bout is sponsored by Mickey's Fine Malt Liquor, the official beer of the UFC. Mickey's Get Stung, and High Mob Watches, watch provider exclusively for the UFC. Please visit www.highmobwatches.com. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for has now become a reality. 2 legendary mixed martial arts warriors will finally face each other down in the world's ultimate proving ground, the Octagon. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a Muay Thai kickboxer who holds a professional record of 31 wins with 7 losses and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Curitiba, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former Pride middleweight champion, the Axe Murderer, Vanderlei Silva! And now, fighting out of the red corner, this man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins with 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC light heavyweight champion, Chuck the Iceman Liddell! When the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb Dean.
Okay, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions at all times. We're gonna have a nice, clean fight. Touch gloves, come out ready to do this.
Whoa, here we go, baby.
The wait is finally over. Vanderlei Silva, Chuck Liddell, inside the octagon. Herb Dean, our referee.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Get ready, world. First round of this fight brought to you by High Mob Watches, the exclusive watch provider of the UFC. Please visit highmobwatches.com.
Both these men are starting out cautious. A lot of respect for each other.
Chuck loves to explode with that big right hand. Vanderlei likes to get inside and utilize those vicious knees in the Muay Thai clinch.